They say let go to grow. You know what nobody really tells you? Letting go doesn't feel like freedom at first. It feels like grief, because you're saying goodbye to a version of yourself that once kept you safe, and that's hard to admit. We get attached to our old selves not because they were perfect, but because they were familiar. Even pain becomes comfortable when it's predictable. There's a strange peace in knowing exactly how things will hurt. So when change shows up, it doesn't knock politely. You start questioning yourself. Who am I without this mindset? Who am I without this role? This relationship? This routine? What if the old me was the best version I'll ever be? That's the first psychological setback. Fear disguised as nostalgia. Your mind starts romanticizing the past. It edits out the worst scenes and replays only the moments that felt warm. Suddenly, the thing you needed to escape doesn't seem so bad anymore. That's not intuition. That's comfort talking. Another setback shows up as guilt. You feel guilty for outgrowing people. Guilty for wanting more. Guilty for no longer tolerating what you once accepted. Your brain whispers, you're changing. You're becoming selfish. But growth always feels selfish to the parts of you that survive by shrinking. Then there's resistance. The quiet kind. You procrastinate. You self-sabotage. You say you're healing, but you keep revisiting the same mental rooms. Not because you want to stay stuck, but because uncertainty feels heavier than suffering you already understand. So how do you fight these setbacks? First, you stop trying to erase your old self. You don't need to hate who you were. You don't need to be embarrassed by them. That version of you did their job. They got you here. You thank them and then you let them rest. Second, you learn to sit with discomfort without immediately trying to escape it. When your mind spirals, don't argue with it aggressively. Speak to it calmly. I know you're scared, but we're not going backwards. Third, you get honest about what no longer fits. If something drains you, confuses you, or keeps you small, it doesn't need a dramatic ending. It just needs a boundary. Sometimes letting go isn't slamming doors. It's quietly choosing a different direction, and finally, you remind yourself of this. The evolved